I'm getting ready for a family session tonight, but I wanted to share a little bit of insight about how I choose my locations for family sessions. First and foremost, the thing that's most important to me is being able to have variety in one spot. Most of my families are families with young children, and so they don't have the stamina or the self-control to be traversing through, like, say, the city of Boston or moving very far from one location to another. So when I choose locations for family sessions, I want to make sure that I'm choosing locations where I can get a variety it's so windy right now, where I can get a variety of backdrops just by literally turning around. And I want to show you exactly what that looks like. So we have this beautiful stone church behind us, which when it's not cloudy, this time of day, the light streams in through the back of the church, and it's a dirt floor in there. I'll show you in a second. So all the dust comes up and you can like really play around and have fun. There is water, multiple accesses to water here. And while you can't go in the water because it's a reservoir, you can go near the water, so you get a water backdrop. And then we have just general woods. But there's so much variety here that I literally just have to turn around in a circle and I can shoot from truly any perspective. So this is the inside of the church, and all of these windows, when the sun is out, the light comes streaming through, and I'll show you, I'll show examples of that from other sessions I've done in here, but it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. And there's so much like architecture in here, which I really love. And so I usually will use my 35 and then my 20 to be able to get this sort of structure and viewpoint. You have all of these leading lines, right? Leading line, leading line, leading line, leading line. You've got lines there you can center your clients on, and then you can really kick up the dust in here. And so when the light is streaming through, it creates like those dust trails, which is so beautiful. And the inside, the stonework is this very like marbled texture, which is just really fun to play with. It's a nice neutral backdrop. And so you can put people in front of the windows, you can put kids safely in the windows, you can center them here, you can put them in doorways, you know, you can frame them. I love a good framing, and like there's so much framing here that it's just a really, really versatile location. There's also all these little pathways that sort of go around the church. And different times of years, there's flowers, like these leaves change. There's like different seasons, they look different. And so you can really get creative with, again, leading lines, perspective, composition. But it's like a little secret garden path back here. You've got flowers lining the path, which is really fun and pretty. And then you come around here, and there's all these rocks on the water, and there's actually a little opening that you can get to from the other side a little more easily, and so you can get a back shot of the water. This is also one of the few places that if it happens to rain, we can go inside. We're sort of pushing up against some rainstorms here, so we'll see if we can sort of get it down beforehand, but if we need to, we can go inside, which is super helpful. So there's even like a little beachy area too. There's one on the other side as well, but there's people fishing over there. So, but you could get down and do a bit of a beach feel. The light sometimes wraps around the corner of this building if the sun is out, so it's really pretty on that side. And then here's another little pathway. And then it wraps around to the back here where it opens up, and you can shoot on this side. I really love this sort of expanse here, and just sort of shooting wide, get a nice environmental portrait, or having them sit on the rocks too if they're old enough to do that, and sit safely. That's another option as well.